This is the last video in our series, so I hope you've enjoyed viewing some of these. I hope you've gotten some useful information and activities out of these that you find that you can apply in your personal situation, either for you or for your child, teenager, young adult in your life. The whole purpose of the CHIRP program is really to increase resilience, increase independent behavior, to increase confidence and skill at becoming more independent and coping, handling problems, problem solving more effectively, communicating more effectively. So I know we've thrown a lot of different activities at you, but hopefully some of these you found beneficial in that regard. I'm going to keep this one short, but this is really a video to touch on how do you keep going with these skills that you've been working on? How do you practice these skills and make them more habitual, more a part of your daily life? That's the hard part. When we do the CHIRP program in parent group and individual teen group format, the participants often reinforce each other with that, and over a course of practicing these skills and working on these together over 10 to 12 weeks, find that many of these things after we finish up CHIRP become automatic. The kids will often say, I did something chirpy this week, for example, or we'll ask parents, did you or your teen do something chirpy this week? Meaning, did you use one of the requisite skills that we worked on in this whole program that can make you more independent, more cope more effectively, more confident, help with managing anxiety, depression, feelings of inadequacy, and so forth. So we find that if you continue working on these and make them something more habitual, then they're more likely to become part of your lifestyle change. The main things I have to say with regards to how you maintain the gains you've made, if you found some of the areas that you've worked on have been beneficial, is one, to practice them. There's the worksheets you can go back to, reprint those out. You can go back and view a videotape again. There's lots of other reading material out there on cognitive therapy, on so many programs involve so many of the principles that we've been talking about that I'm sure going to find a lot of redundancy there, which basically speaks to the effectiveness of many of these approaches. You think about the assertiveness and communication skills, for example, and how important those are with regards to expressing yourself and to getting kind of what you need and what you want in your life. So I hope that you will practice some of these skills. Go back, review the materials. You can review the videos that are going to be online, I gather, for a while on this website, and make that part of your life. Invest that time in terms of doing that. One key thing with regards to maintaining gains is to don't panic when you get back into an old habit. You use an old solution to something. You respond in a way that you find self-defeating or frustrating for you. First, just be gentle with yourself. We all are likely to kind of go, I equate it to like a wagon wheel rut, back when the wagons traveled across to the west, and wagons to follow often went down into the holes that the other wagons before them had. Sometimes that meant they couldn't get out of that rut, and they got stuck in that rut. So it's real easy to get your wheels stuck in that rut and go back to old behaviors. Don't be hard on yourself. Don't be critical. That's just a natural thing that we all do. So just observe it, acknowledge it, but then go on and then work on implementing that skill, that technique that we used before to not go into that rut, to handle that situation differently. Writing things down can be very helpful, very important. Charting things, keeping a record of the skills that you're trying to employ and their effect and outcome can be very helpful. So if you commit something to writing, you're often then committing it to your behavior. Be gentle with yourself. Work on relaxation skills, work on diaphragm breathing, work on body scanning. Do that on a regular basis to where you find yourself calming down physiologically and emotionally in situations more readily. the meditative experiences, the mindfulness meditation that we've talked about. There's so much out there on those. There's nice apps for your phone, for example, that you can use, like Calm has some excellent resources on that website and on that app. So I would encourage you to try things like that you can use as tools and reminders and triggers for you to use those skills that you've been working on. So I haven't gotten a lot of feedback on the comment sections on the video, so I would really appreciate something. Tell me what you liked, what you didn't like. I know I found that I use the word basically way too much. I found out that I say a lot in my presentations, so and hesitate a bit. So a lot of these weren't really rehearsed ahead of time, so some of the things come out pretty spontaneously, but I hope through all that you got the key message that comes out of the CHIRP program. We are working on a parent workbook for our CHIRP program, so and it's geared more towards what we as adults need to cope, become more resilient, more confident, to take care of ourselves so that our kids can see us taking care of ourselves. So that probably will be in print in 2026 through Oxford University Press, the same publisher for our clinicians handbook and for the teen and parent workbook, if you are so interested in looking into those resources that I've referenced here. Again, don't push the panic button. Go back, review some of the materials, review some of the videos, use some of those skills, keep some records on that, and before you go running out for additional professional help, for example, try to make some of those changes yourself. Try to revive those skills and put them into use so that you can find out that you're going to get back into that practice and that habit of using that more adaptive behavior and mindset on your own for the most part. So again, please leave me some comments in the video, in the comment section below this video. Give me some feedback. I think one thing I've been talking with Stephanie, I'd just like to see a little bit more community involvement with regards to people commenting and sharing what their experience has been, not only with these videos, but with a lot of the other things that are posted on this Facebook page. That sense of community doesn't get developed until we really start sharing ourselves and sharing our successes, sharing our failures and our struggles. And I think that really is where we all begin to grow with regards to that openness and helping one another. So I'm not sure if I'll be doing another video like this or if Stephanie has some other ideas that we can add to her wellness Facebook page, but we want to make it a useful resource. And again, I thank you for your time, for your attention, and keep being resilient out there. It's needed these days probably more than ever sometimes, it seems like. So again, I enjoy doing this with you. Take care.